So in terms of just a couple of things to sort of talk about with setup, make sure the ball doesn't get too far forward, okay? We'd want it just left of centre. You have a tendency...
Put it too far forward.
Yeah, okay, so a more driver setup, which is going to encourage your shoulders to aim left of target, which again will encourage your swing path to be left of target, and will encourage your hips to swing in the wrong way. So all these things at setup we're trying to do to try and obviously help the swing itself into impact, okay? But this is the practice movement you're going to make there, okay? Good top of the backswing. Arms are going to fall down, so the club now is in a very, very different position to where you bring the golf club back down. Now, this, if we look at that position there now, technically that would be a fault. The club's too far behind you, and the ball would go sideways. But you're not moving your right shoulder really at all, okay? So the club's only sort of swinging down, what we call club parallel to the ground, about here. And at this position, when the club gets parallel to the ground, level with your hands, the club is behind you, because you don't get anywhere near here with the club. Your club is kind of more over here when you're coming back in the golf ball. So we're kind of exaggerating the movement the other side of the spectrum. This would be too far over the top. Over here would be too far behind. And we're trying to find a middle ground. Okay, so with that practice there of the arms doing what they're going to do and the hip movement, okay, you do a bit of that there. When you then come in to hit the golf ball, okay, you swing into the golf ball here now. This focus now is just on the shot itself, and we'll just see what the information we get. So top of the backswing, good, okay. As you come down, the arms, you see it moving down there. Club coming now down. Shoulder is your cut-off and you're on that, okay. We could get it a little bit lower in time, but the club path into that golf ball, the shaft is just about to the left of the golf ball there as we sort of come into hitting here now, as you can see. So that's not too bad, okay. Strike of the ball there, nice clean strike, and the important thing for me is the ball you can see now starting right of that white line, okay? So it shows your path into the golf ball has been better, and we're going to just work on that there. The hip movement there up against the wall, you said your hips didn't work on this one. Look at your right foot. Your right foot's not going to do that if your hips are back on your right side. If your hips are doing this, you couldn't do that move. So the fact your right foot's up on its toe means your hips have shifted towards target. And just look at the shadow behind you of your legs. That tells you your legs are moving towards the screen, so your hips have to be moving, Everything's kind of linked together, so if the hips go in, the legs go with it. If we look at that impact position there, this leg is in there, there's the leg there now. That's one half of the lowercase y, reverse K, sorry, So we're getting in a good position there, and then through the target, you follow through to sort of be what it's going to be, because that's kind of natural to you. So I practice that arm movement first. Practice some of that stuff at home with that left hip, and again build it into it gradually, sort of get the beat of the hips going, boom, boom, nice and slow, just moving side, and let the arms come into it again, so you're putting the pieces together when there's no ball, and nice and slowly, okay, to give yourself your brain thinking time. We're trying to build this as a motion pattern, not get you over a golf ball thinking about 10 or 16 different body parts, because you'll just tie yourself in knots and do nothing really. So okay, does that make sense? So definitely some good progress there. The ball now is going more left and less left to right, so we're definitely getting that golf club work on the correct direction. It's now changing more the instinct down here, which does take a bit longer. Setup, instant change pretty much. Backswing, it's getting better. Downswing into impact takes a bit of practice. Hitting the ball itself, instinct, takes a bit even longer. Okay, right, got a few more then. Very, very good. Thank you, fair. Good stuff, right?